Hi, I'm Peter from Coffee Parts, and today we're looking at the UniTerra Nomad. This was the first truly portable espresso machine launched in 2014. So this actual machine here was bought and kickstarted in 2014. And after using it for a little while, I actually hit Kurt up and we became the Australian distributor because we liked it so much, and at the time there was no other options. Since then, there has been more machines coming to the market, like the Cafe Lat Robot, the Flare, the whole range being the Flare Pros and 58, and even smaller things like the Wakako Nano Presso, Pico Presso, etc. But at the time, this was truly original. So UniTerra is actually a collaboration by Dr. Vincent Chen and Kurt Morgan. They both met in the medical field where they were designing products using medical and fitness training. And they decided that they needed to make a coffee machine, and they started researching, geeking out, and that's where the Nomad was born. We're gonna dive in and make some coffees, and further down we're gonna geek out and see what other things can be done to it and how it actually compares to, say, the Robot, the Flare, and the Wakako range. So first things first, let's make coffee. Inside here we've got a 300ml chamber which we're filling out with 98-degree water. Now, inside the chamber, it is thermally stable because there's no metal parts to absorb that temperature. But if you are using a lighter roast, it is worth pumping through some hot water to basically bring up the temperature of everything in there. So if you just cycle through some hot water with no coffee in there, you'll preheat everything from the basket to the drawer to the whole mechanism. Now that it's preheated, we can pull out the drawer and just give the basket a wipe to make it nice and dry. And I'm using a scale here to tar in 14 grams in and 28 grams out. But if I was out and using, to say, a hand grinder, C2, etc., I'd really only just be running the shot and not doing it. But we're in a studio, so we've got the luxury of weighing in and weighing out. So we've actually got 14.3 grams, which is fine, just a touch over. Now, one annoying thing is that we don't have a dosing cup made for 49 mils. It would have been a lot easier, but if anyone's out there, make one. Now we can tamp this down, just using the tamper provided. And once tamped, if we lock this in, we're gonna bring this down, put in the cup, and away we go. So we just wanna pump it nice and gently to bring up that pressure. And as the pressure builds up on the gauge, we want to keep it in the green zone, which is around the 8 bar pressure. Just close that off. The espresso's done, now let's taste it. Now I already knew what this tastes like because it's my machine, but it really does perform well. And it's a very traditional espresso. Very nice curve to it. One thing to note is when you pull the drawer out, it's quite a wet puck. It's easy to clean, but it's just something to bear in mind. So the UniTerra Nomad is truly portable in the sense that you only need hot water and ground coffee, whether that's a portable hand grinder or taking coffee in a little can like the Escape can. So inside, instead of a portafilter, we've got a basket drawer, and you can actually get spare drawers so you can make one coffee after the other. In the drawer, you've got a single spout, so you can only make one coffee, but like I said, because you can have spare drawers, you can just have that drawer ready to go. Inside the drawer, you've got a 14-gram basket, and the basket's held in place by an O-ring. So in more tradition on a coffee machine, you normally have a filter spring. They've dealt with it with the O-ring here, which is removable. And one thing you can do if you really wanted more coffee is to get the basket of the Olympia Cremina, which holds 16 grams instead of 14. Now in the drawer here, you got your shower screen and you got a perfect crema device. So effectively what this is because these baskets are not pressurized, which is the way they're meant to be, by having the perfect crema device, even if you don't have perfectly ground coffee, just say you've got pre-ground or something along those lines, you're still going to get the crema coming out. You can remove that, and then it works more in the sense of a traditional espresso machine. In that case, you do need to have a good hand grinder and to be tamping correctly. One annoying thing is the cup clearance. So if you're super geeky, can't get a scale under there without lifting the machine, etc. But realistically, it's a portable machine made to go camping, and really you only want to throw this in your bag, maybe a grinder. You don't really want to go having your whole kit, because that defeats the purpose of it being truly portable. Another cool thing is, because it's perfectly silent, we've actually seen quite a lot of people that work shift work and get up super early, get them not to wake up anyone in the house with their vibrating rotary pump coffee machines. So in that sense, truly cool and unique. Thank you for watching this video on the UniTerra Nomad. We have done videos on the robot and the flare, which we mentioned, and we have a video comparing all three, which you guys can watch. And also, if you've liked this video, please hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button. It really helps us. Thank you.